High vibrations. Welcome in, y'all. How you been, y'all? Welcome to the Abracadabra Network, aka Callosum 88, aka the Ineffable Tarot. We're gonna welcome in all those beautiful beings of light that have your highest good, 100%. Anything less may not enter this space. Is a safe space, is a sacred space. It's going to be for the collective of the present and the near future, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. So there might be something or someone interfering in a situation, or trying to anyway. Trying to. Okay. Is, or there's a new person that's gonna be interfering. I feel like you're meant to learn something from this person. A lot of the things that feel the worst are usually. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me drink some water. I've been drinking a lot of water. But, if it's not like alkaline or something, you're really not drinking water. Anyways, I would say replenishing. But it is spring water, so hopefully that doesn't last too long. The clearing of the throat. But maybe that's the interference. Like somebody's trying to interfere with they could be trying to interrupt you. They could be, it's like they're not letting you talk. Or they don't want to hear what you have to say. Or they're kind of like putting the attention onto them. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on here. 88 could be significant. Your life romance is about to begin. So this could be a new person. For some of you, you weren't expecting this person. Or if it's not a new person, this is somebody who is still fairly new to your life. Like you don't really know them too well. Somebody could be trying to I want to say make things official with you. And it's kind of hard for them to do that because of some type of interference or blockage. You will be invited to a party. Think about it before you accept. So if somebody wants to invite you somewhere, I feel like at this place is where the interruption happens. Some of you are not shrewd enough. You know, maybe you still have like a, you have a pleasant energy about yourself and you're not really, confrontational, like, unless it's necessary. Like, you will, you will try to be cordial with a person, and find logic when some people just need a hard fuck you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or walk away. I don't know. You know yourself. You know yourself. Let's continue. It says, do not talk too much, listen. So, yeah, it's not like you're going to be able to talk anyway because somebody's going to be talking the whole time. I don't know what they feel. I don't know. It seems like they are over explaining themselves a lot. But you're learning every time they spill the beans on themselves. It's like you're learning. You're learning more and more. And you'll just listen. So I just heard something about a late night class. So I don't know. Somebody could be going to school at night or doing their work or homework at night, listening to a lecture or something like that, or listening to something where you can't respond to what's being said. Okay. You have been wishing for something. Do not give up hope. You've been wanting something real bad. You've been wanting something real bad. It's coming. It's coming. An important letter and a ring. Now, I want to kind of clarify something real quick, just about readings in general. Like, sometimes the confirmation of the reading is so simple, you know? Uh, like this ring, it could be a physical ring, it could be a ring camera. It could be a ring light. I don't know. It's like that. Whatever comes to your mind. But I feel like when it happens, you will know because it's gonna click to you. It's gonna send a spark in your mind. You're gonna be like, oh, you know. But I feel like somebody needs to know that. Moving forward. Now I've read plenty of books, read a lot of books, and some books are very unique, right? Some books have a sort of way of creative, aesthetic, like within the way the pages are set up, right? And especially if you've ever read like mystery books or sci-fi books and stuff, they're usually like the ones, or like poetry books, they're usually the ones that are more intricate in styling. You might have to turn the book upside down to read. You know what I'm saying? Like just different things like that. So I feel like in this unexpected chapter, hold on, let me read this other thing to you. It says, a scandal will be barely escaped. Right. I feel like there's this, you would hear of a wedding and be disappointed. I feel like, yeah, this is kind of like a, what is it? A missed bullet? Or you dodged a bullet? Right. So, kind of like an unlikely position is protecting you. And it's like this is a part of the story or your story where things kind of, it's like you gotta turn the book around. It's something different about like you're a very unique individual. What I'm talking to over there. Very unique individual. Or you have a unique situation ahead of you. Now let's get into the tarot. This message finds you well. Thank you for all your gifts, your bits, and all the other good shit. I do appreciate it. Good man. Let's get one more shot. For those of you who may see this, we're tapping into the Gemini. Somebody wants to stay with you. They want to stay with you. They learned their lesson about what it is and they're also walking away from something else. And whatever they're walking away from is, they know that this person's life is changing, that they're being called into a higher position. You know, they, it's like they're being gifted an extra dose of concentration and dedication. Uh, I do feel like somebody could try to make it hard for this person to walk away so that they could come into your life, or if this is a company, you may find yourself like, damn, these people kind of making it hard for me. I could go somewhere else, especially if you haven't been there long. Um, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, and the situation will rid itself because somebody could cross the line in a major way, and when they do, it's like you're at the ready. Um, you're already in position to, I want to say, take on their job, but they might get demoted or fired or suspended or something, and you get promoted, right? Okay. Yeah, but somebody definitely is, they want to keep you. They want to keep you on. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to wonder or guess about anything else. It's like they want to be your last stop. You know what I'm saying? Mm. It's like someone saying like it would hurt them to see you not, It's like they feel like they have to protect you in some kind of way. Somebody feels like they have to protect you, or if this is a company, or yeah, if this is a company, this is more like someone saying like they're gonna keep their promise, and it's changing them. And if it's a promise to make sure that you have a good experience or whatever, like it's like they're saying they want to make sure that happens. Okay, let's continue. What's going on here? Whoa, quite a bit, quite a bit. Yeah, there's a situation, and but your angels, ancestors, and guides are stepping in. It's like somebody's trying to interrupt, but your guides are interrupting them, trying to interrupt you or interrupt whatever you have going on. They're like, yeah, no, no, and they're blocking the. Yeah, they're trying to block that connection. If it's it's like if it's drama, it's like no, something's coming in between there. Yeah. You could possibly feel it. You could feel the interference, some of you. But you're not really, it's like, there's nothing you could do about it. So you're not like trying to, yeah, that has to take its own course. It has to pass over. Oh. Somebody could have been trying to send some shots. For real. I'm telling you, there's a lot. It's like somebody's shooting in the dark. They're missing. They're missing. They can't. They don't have good aim, or they're just a bad shot. There's one more card that we need here. I'm also getting somebody doesn't know how strong another person is. You don't really know how strong they are. You don't really know. Don't really know how strong a person is. I get somebody has a lot of heart, but they also have a lot of understanding about beginnings and endings. Very well versed in that. So it's like somebody could cry about you, but at the end, at the end of the day gonna end. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could cry, or they could be like, sad about it, but the show must go on. I'm also getting like if there's a clean slate that's happening for someone, it's almost like, okay, now what do you want? If you can have it your way, what do you want? Yep. And this is the card we started with. That's on the bottom of the deck now. The Lover's card. I'm also getting when someone talks to you or when you talk to this person, it's gonna feel like kind of piercing your heart. I want to say because you feel hurt by what's being said, but more so because of the tension of the situation. And that's like how you know when you're growing through something. And I hate to say it that way because it's like it kind of hurts. I mean, the truth hurts sometimes, but it sets you free. I'm getting like somebody finally understands something. They finally understand someone's emotional intelligence. There could be some type of confession here. Just listen. You could even be asking yourself, why are they telling me this? Somebody could be confiding in you and making a decision to confide in you about something, and you're like, and you're just listening. Like, okay. You're going to remember something about this company or about the benefits or, yeah, something in the contract, something in the, and you're going to realize, like, oh, yeah, this is a good, I wasn't fucking with it before, but I know this is a good spot to be a good, you know, yeah. Somebody's going to climb to the top very fast. Somebody's going to climb to the top very fast. It's gonna include a lot of work or a lot of concentrated work, a lot of focus. But yeah, you're gonna climb the ladder very fast. Okay. Oh, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy, Venus energy, Aries energy, Cancer energy. Everybody's here. But not, it's just, I feel like this really has to do with like maybe 3 or 4 people. I'm also getting like undercover popularity. I'm also getting like somebody wants you to be seen but not known. We don't want people to see you. We don't want people to know you. Like, we don't. Maybe this is just your idea about yourself. I want to be seen but not known. Or you're known, but people can't really like get to you. I'm saying if you're thinking about like leaving your job, I don't know. I really see here something that maybe you should stick it out a little bit longer. I feel like that's coming out for somebody about leaving their job or doing something. I know something is slow, but something's gonna pick up, or you're gonna get a good tip, a good tip. Okay. Well, let's see. I'll give you a work card. That's interesting. So, if you are in a situation, ship, okay, you may feel pulled. You may feel pulled to a person that may be going through a separation, and I feel like this person really doesn't see themselves being with that person at all. So if that's what you wanted to know, if you wanted to know if something was really over between someone, or I'm getting that it is. Like somebody is telling you, even the person could be coming up to you and saying like, "Hey, you really don't got nothing going on. If you want it, you can have it." Like that's on some crazy shit, some blunt shit right there. If you want it, you can have it. Be my guest. Something feels like a pull. Somebody's changing their mind about something. We have the student of air. This can also be, like I said, you're learning some kind of information. Someone's telling you something. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Your situation, like I said, is very unique. Um, I definitely see something, a family dynamic. It's not a falling out, but it's a realization that's happening within a family dynamic. Uh, for others of you, it's going to be learning a new skill. I'm also getting that your senses are heightening. Yes. I'm also getting that for some of you who are very gifted, you definitely have the gift to travel um, to certain realms. Yeah. And have communication. Moving forward. Now, you have the scout of air. No, it's not the scout. That's the student. Student of air. Some of you can speak another language. Or, yeah. Okay. Student of air. Truth. The heart is the holy portal to the truth of who I am. We was talking about that. We was talking about that. About the truth and being set free. And sometimes it weighs on the heart. And it kind of gives you like a piercing feeling. But like, I feel like that's the growth right there. You know what I'm saying? Um, in some instances, right? It's like, you've matured when fill in the blank. It says the seer of air speaks sacred truth through a combination of discernment, strategic thinking, and compassionate heart. They recognize the difficulty and struggle are here to help you grow. Wow. Not I said that just now. It says they encourage you to divine your own truth from a deep understanding that all beings are connected, that everything holds within it an aspect of the sacred. They know that when you see through the lens of love and speak from your heart, you bring transformational healing to the world. And that's exactly what's happening. It's like you don't let somebody talk and talk and talk and say whatever they have to say. And then it's like you say this simple thing and it just kind of pierces their heart. And they're like, oh. It could just be like a deep revelation and it just changes their life. Or you could be saying something that changed their life. Or someone could be telling you something that changes your life. Moving forward. So remember that every story holds the power to liberate if it contains within it the wings of love. The seer of air reminds you that the heart, the home of love for self and for others, is the holy portal to the truth of who you are. The heart is the holy portal to the truth of who I am. Somebody could be telling another person, like, hey, I have to tell you, I love this person. I love another person. Someone could be saying that. They're like, hey, I have to tell you, I got to be honest with you. I love somebody. And yeah, it could be as simple as that. For others of you, it's going to be like I said, it's going to be maybe some news about a job or a position. For some of you, if this is your person talking to you, I feel like they're having a revelation about something, and it's going to help them to maybe love you in a deeper and more connected way. Or you're going to say something in this conversation that's going to make them look at you differently, and it's going to make them fall more in love with you. Because you've listened. You've listened, and the thing about listening, how you know somebody really, really listened to you is that they learned something, and you're going to see it in their actions. That's how you know somebody's actually listening. Sometimes it's not right then and there. It happens later on. You'll see it. Like, oh, they actually listen to me. Uh-huh. Oh, you know what's wild? It's because, hold up. I gotta read you another card. This is wild. Inspiration. The student of air always has an inspired plan or idea in which they find purpose and meaning. An ardent learner, they arrive with cheerful readiness, poised to address the unfolding of the moment. So someone is like a professional student, which is usually a leader, because a master never finishes learning. A master understands that they're always a student. You understand? Okay. They invite you to apply yourself with determined vigilance to whatever task you undertake. This student is here to teach you how important it is to manifest from vision by shedding doubt. They understand how necessary it is to stay true to your intentions by staying present to your heart's inherent desire for joy. The student of air wants you to recognize that the truth of who you are, your perfect, genuine self, is the gift that you are meant to bring to the world. Stand confidently with your devotions. Find encouragement there. like a prayer that is cast upon the breath and out into the world. Like somebody prayed for you. Allow yourself to be uplifted by your ability to find inspiration in all that facets of your life. Oh, excuse me, all of the facets of your life. You're a multifaceted person, and you gain inspiration very easily. It's like you could turn a situation, somebody, you could be getting the worst news of your life. And I'm not saying that you try to do this, it just happens. I just seen something about porcelain, some kind of porcelain artwork. I don't know. That was random. Um, no matter what happens, because you already have this desire for joy and happiness in your heart, you always turn the situation around for the better. Because it's like shit. Well, like, what else can you do? Like, you've trained yourself for this, so to speak. You turn something into a masterpiece with your words, with your actions. Well, that's what I have for you. I find inspiration when I stay present to my heart's inherent desire for joy. I find inspiration when I stay present to my heart's inherent desire for joy. Mhm, mhm. I feel like somebody's going for it. Somebody's about to say something like, wow, it's going to blow your mind. And it's like, you may be kind of shook because you don't know what to say. But somebody's, definitely feel it. For some of you, it's a secret. It's some kind of secret. Hmm. All right. Be good to yourself, be kind to others, and always stay creative. You can always get an individual reading. If any of this has resonated with you, if any of this has resonated with you, just let me know in the comments. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your gifts, your bits, and all the other good shit. I do appreciate it.